So today is July 3rd. You're traveling back to Florida. I hope you had an amazing time away. I will see you next week. But today I wanted to replace your lesson with a lesson video. So it keeps you going. So you did a great job in the Skype lesson. It was really great for me to hear you open up even more over Skype, which again, I'm not surprised about. I open up more, my students open up more on Skype, and we talked about that. It was just really neat. So that was a great thing for me. And of course, I learned a lot more because I heard more of you. You showed more of yourself. And so I've found specific exercises that address what I heard last week that I want you to work on this week until I see you next Wednesday. So the first one is simply ma, 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 like mama. Ma, ma, ma. Okay, now I sang it up there in my range. I'm going to have you start in your basement. Okay, so the first one is very relaxed. Staying in tune, especially that middle guy, because he's the one that goes out of tune for everybody. Now, the next one is na, ni, na, ni, na. Okay, so once again, very relaxed, but obviously different syllables. What I want you to focus on in these, like we talked about last lesson on Skype, is I want you to focus on keeping these muscles extended or distended. Okay, so essentially that this is all out and stays out. In fact, keeping your hand here to keep tabs on these muscles eventually will train them not to be jumpy, which is what I heard in the last lesson. It's just, which again is very normal and natural when we start learning. But that kind of, I'm exaggerating. You didn't sound like that, but that's the idea. Okay, so you're going to do this na, ni, na, which I'm going to demonstrate, but I want you to maybe keep your hand here to try to keep this distended and as smooth as possible. A little lower. Hum this note. An octave below that because I can't sing that note. Na, ni, na, ni, na. Na, ni, na, ni, na. Na, ni, na, ni, na. Now one girl. Tell me. Last one. All right. Now, a slightly extended version of that one. Okay, it's a little faster than probably we've ever done. But this is the great part about videos is that you can go back, play them again, whatever. Sing by yourself, turn me off, whatever. But this one goes naughty, 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 na. Again, naughty, 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 na. Naughty, 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 na. Remember, I'm still thinking of everything is forward, right? Like coming out of here. Not nasal, but as if the voice is coming out of your sinuses. All you have to do is think it, and it does it. Naughty, 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 na. Last one. Okay, so you're going to find a lot of strength in these exercises. And what I mean by that is you're going to hear a lot of strength in your voice that you may or may not be used to hearing. It might be kind of weird. You know, as you grow in voice, one of the things that happens is that we get, I don't know if scared's the right word, but we get trepidatious as we grow because we start to sound better and louder and stronger, and that's weird. And I think it's weird to all of us, but for different reasons. So I'm not going to speculate on that. But I have seen more students, frankly, give up, call it quits, when they start getting really good. Not bad. So when they were terrible, they were like, oh, I'm working on this. And then as they got better and opened up and freed themselves up more and got bigger and louder, especially my adult students, they start to get really, they start to back off and get scared, sometimes singing less. So you have to really kind of push through and embrace it, right? Really embrace this idea that you're getting bigger, stronger, better, and that's great. And come to terms with that. That takes time. And that takes just doing it and allowing your mind to process that as it is. Just doing it. Just physically doing the singing, being free, singing in a free way, recording yourself like you've been doing, which is so great. And then going, fine, I'm recording myself being free. Even if you don't listen back to it, whatever, just singing that freely so that your voice has no choice but to sing that smoothly and that openly and that freely. And that's exactly what we're going for. So I will see you next Wednesday, my friend. Have a wonderful 4th of July.